the CPU is compressible, that means that when you are allocating, over allocating the CPU, that you are over your request or the limit that you requested, you will be throttled. That means your workload will stop taking CPU and will be executing. So the thing is that makes sense. I mean, for me, at least, to cover with the, if you don't know how to measure that before that, you can use Vertical Pod Autoscaler in recommendation mode. So you can get an overall idea on which are the best requests and limits that you can use for your workloads. Okay, instead of giving that just a high number, but in ordinary alerting, it depends if your workload is scale or not. Maybe I can do some kind of scaling with KIDA, as already has commented Chris, or with horizontal pod autoscaler, so I can use this threshold limit to scale before it takes time. But it depends again on how my workload is using the CPU. Is this a CPU bound workload, or is an IO bound workload? I consume more CPU, so I need to scale when I'm using CPU, or I'm using more memory targeted. So the thing is that depending on your workload, you need to observe your workload, you need to monitor your workload. You can use Virtual Pod Autoscaler in recommendation mode for checking which are the metrics and the recommendation that the Virtual Pod Autoscaler does. And then monitor those. Once you have these recommendations in place, you can check and set these kind of request limits to your workloads, see how it is served, and prepare for scaling horizontally. And if you decide to go or virtual or vertically, I mean, that depends. Horizontal Pod Autoscaler, you will increase or decrease the number of replicas based on metrics that you have, or you can use a Vertical Pod Autoscaler just to do the same, and it will make your pod bigger. In latest version of Virtual Pod Autoscaler, the pod won't be replaced, but take care about this is the latest version of Vertical Pod Autoscalers. Yeah, the thing is that observe, monitor, take notes, and once you have decided which are the best for you, apply them and monitor again.
So I would like to also highlight one new feature which is currently in alpha, so which will be really useful when it comes to adjusting the memory and CPU resources for your deployment or for your pods. There's something called pod in place resizing. So this allows you to dynamically adjust the memory and CPU without restarting the containers. This is one of the most anticipated feature and also requested by multiple users. So this feature is currently in alpha. Yeah, wait for this feature to be moved to GA, and then you can use it, and then you can dynamically adjust the CPU and memory for your workloads. So I'm just going to send you a blog link, which I have recently published.
And remember, if you have problems with you're consuming too much CPU or too much memory, you might be leaking CPU, or you might be consuming CPU that you don't have to. I mean, the thing is that you should take care of that. I mean, the thing is that you are throwing more resources at it, but maybe it's covering another problem, okay?